E aí galera, salve salve, aqui quem fala é o Juninho HS, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio no canal aqui de Genshin Impact, tá? Esse episódio aqui é um episódio com a missão secundária, a gente vai atrás de uns livros aqui com a Lisa, a encantadora bibliotecária Lisa, tá? Para descobrir aqui uns livros que já estão há muito tempo prestados e a gente precisa deles, beleza? Então vem comigo, bora pra jogatina.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Oh, is that how you see it?
Oh, meu Deus do céu.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies
Ai,
are
chamou ele de bebê.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Tá bem, então. Escolher uma lembrança pra Lisa. Calçola. Pergaminho, né? Velho rasgado. Pergaminho? Ai.
This is a historical relic
É uma
retrieved from
relíquia
some
histórica
ruins by one of the Adventurers
guia de
Guild.
aventureiros.
Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old.
My goodness. This is one of the
Três
3
pergaminhos
lost
perdidos
scrolls
que
that
compõem
make
a
up the
investigação do
Northern
vento.
Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Sim.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last
Nada
thing.
de Vanessa.
About...
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too?
Vênice.
Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited
Ah,
when you
livro
mentioned
emprestado.
Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Agora a próxima a devolver tá ali. Bora. Cara.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Take
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating.
Work is that bad, huh?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Eita, calma. Eita. Aí.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Ah, pra mim escolher um prato. Frango defumado do norte. Bife. Frango defumado.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drink...
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
É, eu não tenho outro tipo de... Esse mesmo.
Finished ordering?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Finished ordering? Sit here.
Ah, é só sentar. Eita lasqueira. É F, cara.
Such a potent aroma. It's almost suffocating. I always had you down as a little cutie. now I'm not so sure.
Sempre considerei você um gatinho.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely... I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop.
Legal, muito massa. Qual é o próximo destino?
I forget. The Adventurers Guild.
Acho.
Better see Barbara at the...
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples
As
are
I
our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up
O que
nicely
vocês
for you.
precisam embrulhar?
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest
É, eu
cutie.
peguei.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Ai. Flor da Neva, Dandelion. Deixa eu ver o Dandelion.
Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora. The shop... I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a far... Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people this...
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Está, sim.
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna,
Legal.
Do you know back to business? My business is selling flowers.
once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell.
Oh,
Branca de Neve e os 6 anões, né? Os
yes.
7 anões não, né?
what happened was...
Que massa.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but it's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right...
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my...
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good.
Bichona,
I
Lizzie.
put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Rapaz, não é
sweetie.
massa.
I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong.
Elemental sensity? Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Can't you give me a better price?
Fresh fruit, only Quinn's fruit.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Que massa! Ativou multijogador, domínio da forja. Achei esses desafios do domínio da guerra. Ah, que massa! F2 aqui, ó. Solicitar entrada. Caraca, que top! Eu tenho alguns amigos aqui, ó. Que massa! Só não vou agora. Mas que maneiro, que top. Procurar traços elementais. Vamos procurar os traços elementais. Cadê? Ali. Só tem um lugar. Alguém roubou um livro, só tem um lugar pra vir, né? Tá fora da cidade.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long.
Por período de
The
tempo.
trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
A chuva é bom. Alguém como a Lisa. Me vê, hein?
Windblade!
Ah, é? Ah lá.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
With the wind!
Maneiro. Eu tava precisando de trigo, eu não achei nem a pau. Olha lá,
Windblade!
a conta de anima eu nem tinha visto.
It must be nearby.
Deve estar ao redor.
Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Elemental. Nossa.
By royal decree.
Olha o idiotão ali.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living house. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's not unlike them, in the sense that they are known for dark. But adventurers do not typically take others' belongings. Well, not from the living, anyway.
Alright.
This is more likely to be the Abyss
Ordem do
Order's
Abismo.
doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping. Also,
Roubar
there's an
livro.
elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is it?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Bichão.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Entrar. Desafio single player. Tá. Vou trocar aqui. Ok. Tá.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Cadê a ressonância elemental? Caraca, muito top, cara.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
Só usar as
If
correntes
you
de
borrow a
ar.
book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Passar por cima. Passei. Aê!
You're in for a little.
Sai fora. A gente.
Come a little closer.
Ai, que bosta.
Lift. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Blitz. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Hey, look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Que bicho chato.
Disappear!
Aê.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power!
Perdeu a consciência.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work.
Caraca!
We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around...
Mas tá perto de algum lugar. Da visão elemental, né? É? Ele tá onde? Ah. Tá aqui.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you...
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties. So
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
as far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Maneiro.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work on this.
Excuse me. Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
Não, eu vou cuidar bem disso
Good.
aqui.
You're amenable to reason then.
Meu assistente
I
pessoal.
do wish I could keep you by my side as my work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Tá certo, eu vou passar lá pra me registrar. Livro, ó, Branca de Neve, 3 anões, livro 4.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Teyvat travel? And look how many copies there are.
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Eles vão ganhar.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Teyvat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother,
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
in fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes.
Tempos. Trabalho problemático. Tá concluída. Você pode aprimorar as arranjos de aventura sacrificando e tal, tá. Tá vendo. Missão concluída. 1000 anos de solidão. Uma revista da Associação de Aventureiros. Cada edição apresenta alguma... Não sei o que é. Então é isso aí, galera. Então é isso aí, galera. Acabou a missão com a Lisa. Se você gostou, deixa o like, porque o like ajuda na divulgação do canal. Compartilha com os amigos para o canal continuar crescendo. E você que tá aqui, que gosta do conteúdo, se inscreve para dar aquele apoio ao canal, beleza? Um forte abraço, fiquem com Deus e até o próximo episódio. Valeu, falou, tchau!